Welcome, everyone, to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Last outing for Orlando. They won that game against the Pistons in Detroit. And they finished that one out up 4. Competitive, but ultimately they prevailed.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Steven Adams is out there with Randall. Then it's DeMarre Carroll, and it's Russell in at the 1 spot. Los Angeles on D, and this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going in.
Well, you know, they split their meetings last season, and the way both of these teams love to compete, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened again.
Now here's Freak. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket. First quarter, just over a minute played. A slow start here for Orlando in this. It's a 5-point game. Payton dishes to Covington. Inside. Almost, but it rolls out. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Raptors in Toronto.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set. Well, after the first 3 misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't connect.
The drive by Russell. And a wide open look for Freak. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And it's 6 points for Freak.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Now here's Payton, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Kicks it to Gordon. Gets a very good look and converts.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Scott Skiles. And Doris, what did he have to say?
Well, I asked him what strategy they were going to use at the offensive end, and he told me that they did not want to have to rely on their perimeter game. Instead, he plans to exploit what he described as a mismatch on the interior, saying, quote, "We have the talent inside to make things very difficult on them. We're going to use it." Kevin?
And as always, Doris, thank you. Here's Payton after the basket by Los Angeles. And they're able to recover. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The Lakers on offense. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Here's Freak. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And here's a look at some of the most multi-dimensional players in the NBA. Not only can they pass, they can fill it up as scoring point guards this season. Freak, number 1. D'Angelo Russell, 4th. Here's Covington. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Covington's got his first points of the game.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And it's good.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Payton. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Fordham. He's guarded by Russell. 6 to shoot. Here's Fordham. A three-pointer off the mark.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
And that one's good. And that's now 6 points for D'Angelo Russell.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Now here's Gordon. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
And the Lakers have possession. The Magic hitting the bucket. And stolen by Gordon. Now here's Payton. D right on him. He dishes it to Vucevic. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
And look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Freak kicks to Russell. Here's Freak. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Payton passes to Covington. Picked by Vucevic. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Carroll dishes to Freak. Randall kicks to Russell. To the wing on the left. Deep two from Carroll. And another basket for the Lakers.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
He had a great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Now here's Payton. They set the pick. Here's Vucevic. Randall grabs the board.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Feeds to Carroll. At the elbow, Randall. And yes, sir, that one drops.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
To the middle, Gordon. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Now here's Freak. 10 points for him. Russell passes to Randall. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Carroll, no one around him. And another. Basket for the Lakers.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.